Morning.
Hey, Dan.
How are you? Gravel bikes these days run the gamut, ranging from things that look nearly like a road race machine, all the way up to big bike packing mules you can hang 60 pounds of gear off of. As always, the best bike for you depends on where you live and what you like to ride. I tested bikes for years, and I thought I'd walk you through my bike and explain why I pick what I pick, and hopefully that can help you as you're looking for your next bike. So just this weekend, I did 3 types of riding on the Specialized Diverge. Roll Massif had 2 events. We had the Sunrise to Sunset mountain bike race, which is a 12-hour relay I did with my friends. That was a good bit of fun. Then we did the Elephant Rock the following day. I did part of the 100-mile road century, and then we looped in some of the gravel sections. All on one bike, all good fun. But regardless of your personal bike configuration, one thing I can't overstate is the importance of your touch points. You need to make sure that your saddle agrees with you. You need to make sure that your hand position is comfortable and that your overall fit is dialed. For saddles, I am a big fan of the Specialized Power. 2 things I love about the Power. One is the sit bone support, which is key for any saddle. You want to be supported structurally by the bones, not on your soft tissues. The second thing is that I like it in that you can ride in an upright position comfortably and ride in an arrow position with your hips and your back all rotated forward. And because of the cutout and the design, you don't get the sleepy pee-pee. So that is a positive all-day trait for this saddle. For setting up your cockpit, one thing I'm a proponent of is when you first get your bike, riding around without your handlebar tape on, so you can make small adjustments to the angle of the hood and get that just exactly where you want it. Point is, take some time when first setting up your bike to make sure that your wrists are exactly where you want them to be. A little adjustment can go a very long way towards all-day comfort. One of my favorite pieces of equipment on this bike is the handlebar bag. Now, not just for the functionality, which I do appreciate being able to tuck things like my GoPro chesty when I'm filming, or snacks or car keys, but what I love about it is how it's a de facto Rorschach's test. You can ride up to any group ride or coffee shop, and everyone who rides a bike has got something to say about it. The old school racers will look at you dismissively. The younger crowd will be like, hey man, what brand is that? But everyone has something to say. This particular model is by Roadrunner out of Los Angeles. They custom make bags by hand, and they did some Let's Roll bags for us. For gearing, we've got the SRAM 1x. It's a 40 tooth in the front and a 10-42 in the back. Now for road bikes, I am very much opposed to 1x. I like having 2 rings up front, but for gravel, especially chunkier roads or even like the single track racing I was doing over the weekend, it's nice to just have one switch to do less gear or more gear. And finally, disc brakes. It's all about the disc brakes. Now, beyond their stopping power, which is nice, what discs allow you to do is run any tire you like. Unlike a traditional caliper or even a cyclocross cantilever brake, with this, the sky is the limit, or I should say the frame is the limit as far as how skinny or wide a tire you'd want to run. For tire choice, there is no shortage of opinions out there on the internet, and you can do your research on that. But what I'd encourage you to do is just try a couple different ones and see what feels good for you. Now, again, you've got the range of everything from a semi-slick, something like the G1 Speed, which has very little tread at all and rolls super fast, all the way up to a big, bitier, meatier tire like the G1 Bite that will give you more confidence and more grip, especially if it's a little wet, but won't roll quite as fast. For me, the Goldilocks is right in the middle. The G1 All-Round, which has enough grip that I feel safe, but also feels and performs super quick on basically any surface.